Oh, let's do this again. Hi, everyone. Sailor Moon. Fuck! Hi, everyone. Sailor Moon here. And Sailor URANUS, Sailor Sky, Amara here. And today we're going to talk about, why we don't trust, why we're frightened of ownership and double right, and why you should not trust fair work. First off, a lot of folks in this world think that fair work is some kind of thing that can help shield you from getting in a bind with ownership and double right, and the truth is it cannot. The truth is fair work is only a lawful saying that you or your lawyer would say if you had to go in the lead of a of a gather high diva of some kind and oath takers and tell them why you think that the work falls underneath fair work. So a lot of folks have that misunderstanding and think as long as they put that somewhere in their film, they think, okay, they're good. The owner and a double right holder won't do anything to the work. And I think that fair work is nothing more than something to get you in a bind. Something to make you think that you're all right, but the truth is you're not. And that's why we don't do anything. You're not going to see anything in our films that someone else has ownership or double right to. And it's not cool. And a lot of folks out there can scathe us, whatever. But we're frightened of double right and the lawful things it comes with. Don't want to lose our good standing or lose our right to upload, due to someone giving you a double right strike, or anything like that. Because we wouldn't know what to say. We wouldn't know what to do, when that happens. And a lot of folks know what to say and know what to do, but we don't. And double right has been one thing we never got in a bind with on this website at all. Thank God with that. Don't want to get law worked or, lose our good standing because some business or someone was unhappy with the song or something from a film or a show or a play or a game or whatever that could be owned, that has ownership and double right to it. And I know someone out there is going to say that, oh, well, dolls have double right. No, they don't. Now, the business that makes the dolls maybe have the lawful right to make the dolls, but dolls were made to be gathered, played with, and showed off. So, yeah, it would have been hard for someone, to get double right or ownership over all of them. And they most likely have craft work on them, meaning that the business had the lawful right to make them. And if someone else was making them and didn't have the lawful right to make them, then those would be known as fakes, bootlegs. So you can't say that it's ownership and double right when it comes to these dolls, because it does not. You got anything to say about it, Sailor Moon? Yeah, I do got some things to say about it. I mean, when you say about Sailor URANUS, yeah, I do. We just keep away from ownership and double right. We have nothing to do with them. We don't care about our double right or owners. We don't care about our double right, but other folks and other businesses do. So yeah, we play it well. We don't got anything in our songs anything in our films, like songs or anything from plays or shows or games or anything like that someone can have ownership and double right to. And if that makes our films boring to some, then I say, hey, it's greater to be boring than to lose one's good standing to ownership and double right, to having some kind of war of words between you and a double right, you and a owner and double right holder, which most of the time is one and the same. You know, you knowing that they can lawyer up because they can afford a lawyer and you can't. Them understanding the ownership and double right law and you not. And then you losing your good standing, never getting it back, even if you go through double right learning or not. And then what? Losing our right to upload? No, thank you. So at the end of the day, that's why we fear double right, and that's why we'll have nothing to do with double right, and that's why that everybody should fear double right, and they shouldn't really be putting up anything up there they don't have ownership of double right to anyway, unless you have a deal, and even then I really wouldn't go with that. So anyway, it is what it is. You can scathe us, shame us, or guilt us, and say, oh, you shouldn't be frightened of ownership and double right. Well, we are. Yeah, you're right, Sarah URANUS. You're right, Sailor Skyworld. You're right, Amara. We keep away from ownership and double right. We had nothing to do with it. And that's why we never got in a bind with Toei or any other business over anything in our films, live stream shorts, whatever, because there's nothing in there. So, it is what it is. Alright, give this film a like, share and playlist it, and we'll see you later.